Willkommen zurück zu Greedfall. Der letzte nimmt mir wieder hier in die Schenke und müssten jetzt mit dem Alchemisten da oben, mit dem Quacksalber reden. Mal schauen, was passiert. Der verkauft ja irgendwie Tränke, die Heilung versprechen, aber irgendwie, ja, ich weiß nicht. Mal gucken, was das für einer ist. Ja, und wir haben unseren Cousin hier ein schönes Kopftuchbedeckung gegeben. Der ist auch wie so ein Inder. Ja, ich glaube, es ist auch so fast fertig mit den Quests hier in dem Gebiet. Weil wir haben jetzt hier noch den Quaver finden und die restlichen Quests müssen wir einfach nur noch abgeben. Und dann bin ich mal gespannt, weil wir ja hier noch, dass wir zur Abreise fertig sind. Bin mal gespannt. Ja.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Puh. Also, erst muss ich sagen, ich glaube, dass er nicht der Böse hier in dieser ganzen Sache ist. Ja, er nimmt die Menschen so ein bisschen, ich würde nicht sagen aus, aber auch so, ja, auch, der nimmt die auch aus, weil er auch Geld für seine Figuren verlangt. Er sagt, dass da nichts Schädliches drin ist. Wenn wir ihm glauben können, dann versucht er einfach nur was gegen diese Krankheit zu finden. Ich würde sagen, wir helfen ihm, aus der Stadt zu kommen. Aber er sollte dennoch damit aufhören, unschuldige Menschen einfach auszunehmen und sie als Versuchsobjekte zu nehmen, auch wenn diese Sachen, die er da reintut, harmlos sind. Das ist unmoralisch, vielleicht Er muss auf andere Weise versuchen. Ja.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting. So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Das war mir irgendwie
Let's start at the
klar.
back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Wir haben ja vor ein paar Folgen haben wir uns hier alles erkundet und da haben wir ja auch einen Dienstbotengang geöffnet und das war hier. Deswegen können wir ihm helfen, hier rauszukommen. Zurückgelassener Brief. Aber ich hoffe, du bekommst diesen Brief, wenn du endlich aus All zurückkehrst. Vorausgesetzt, es ist noch jemand am Leben, der ihn dir geben kann. Ich kann kaum etwas sehen und es fällt mir schwer zu schreiben. Bitte verzeih mir, mein Junge, ich kann dir nicht viel hinterlassen. Die Plünderer haben sicherlich schon unsere schönen Buchladen zerstört. Aber sie haben vielleicht nicht die Truhe gefunden, die ich in unserem Haus versteckt habe. Pass gut auf dich auf, mein Sohn. Und wenn du genug Gold zusammen hast, dann flieh auf diese magische Insel, die angeblich völlig frei von Übel ist. Dein dich liebender Vater. Ach, der wird in den Brief nicht mehr geben, der ist tot. Anscheinend macht diese Krankheit irgendwie auch blind. Weil man sieht ja, dass die Augen auch weiß so sind, ne? Hochladen, Warum? Muss ich an ihm reden oder was? Warum kann ich denn nicht durch? Hä, ich habe es doch geöffnet. Bin ich jetzt komplett doof? Nach vorne raus oder was? Nein. Hä? Nicht, ich bin jetzt ein bisschen verwirrt. Muss noch hier lang oder nicht? Okay. Ist das nicht hier? Lol. Hä? Ja, Alter, was ist, warum leckt das denn so? Hallo? Alter. Oder irgendwie... Alter, ist das echt nicht so. verstehe nicht, warum ich den anderen nicht sehen konnte. Die haben ihn versperrt oder so, ne? So, anders kann ich mir nicht vorstellen, weil ich konnte ihn nicht gehen. Es ging nicht. Ich werde erst mal gucken. Es gibt zwar Sachen, aber ich möchte jetzt gerne mal wissen, warum wir nicht hier konnten. Nicht rüber gemusst? Ja, mit mir rüber gegangen müssen. Scheiße. Ja, gut, hinten oben, Alter, ich muss da rausstellen. Ich weiß nicht, was es ist.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Ah, okay. Ja, gut. Was kann man aber machen?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coingar barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants, that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the Bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels, I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him, on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Oh, Level 3, nice. Ja, ist akzeptabel, Alter, ist echt manchmal komisch, ne? Manchmal leckt es, manchmal leckt es nicht. Ja. Das hier können wir noch machen. Das ist 100 Meter in die Richtung. Alter. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass es an manchen Stellen leckt und ja, keine Ahnung. Was können wir hier machen? Hier ist auch noch irgendwas. Ah, mit ihm kann man auch noch was abgeben, stimmt.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Wenn hier in den Cutscene leckt es mich nicht.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Wir sollten lügen, wenn wir die Wahrheit sagen, dann kommt das doof rüber.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Oh, Nummer 4.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Alter, wir kriegen jetzt richtig Level, ey. Level 4 schon. Ja.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Mal gucken, ob wir hier was zündern können. Oh, ne, sie hat nicht. Das ist so eine Adelige, die muss doch jede Menge haben. Nee,
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Okay, ich verstehe. Also, wenn die Adeligen oder generell in der Familie die Arbeit von den Nauts nicht zahlen kann, dann können die auf eine andere Art und Weise zahlen. Zum Beispiel mit dem Erstgeborenen, wie ich das jetzt verstanden habe. Und ja, das war in dem Fall hier der Schiffsjunge. Okay. Dann gehen wir jetzt zum Hafen. Aber Vasco, der Kapitän, ist ja auch verhindert. Vielleicht kann er uns darüber was sagen. Ich glaube, zu nehmen müssen wir auch jetzt, wenn das jetzt mal aufhört zu lecken würde, ey. Oh, Gott. Alter.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Dann müssen wir ich mit dem Captain reden, ja.
Sir?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nord?
How I would like
Musik
my
wohl auch
father
reden,
to
okay.
be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be of service to you?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there has always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Na gut. Gehen wir mal wieder zu ihm hin. Zu dieser Lady Fontaine. Das ist ja irgendwie eine komische Station. Sie verkauften ihren Sohn quasi, nur um reich zu werden. Aber bevor wir reingehen, mache ich einen Cut und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Und dann werden wir wahrscheinlich auch schon ablegen, ja, und in die neue Welt segeln. Ich denke mal, es wird die neue Welt sein, ne? Ja, bis dahin. Tschüss.